Hi, this is Hannah Tan from the Moodie Davitt Report. I'm here with Paul & Shark Chief Commercial Officer Silvia Popescu, who's going to talk us through the brand's transformation. Last year, Paul & Shark underwent a revamp of sorts with a new logo and a new look. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, it was definitely a journey because we started post-COVID. We decided that the brand needs a new signifier, needs a new approach as well for our consumer, that we wanted to be more closer to them. So we wanted to deliver an extremely new collection and a new environment.
And why was, if I remember correctly, you announced the transformation, the brand revamp in 2025 around October time. Why was then the right time for this move?
It was the right time because we were just finishing the first phase of, let's say, redesigning the brand, and we were entering the second phase. And the second phase was actually to give a home to the new designs and with highlighting the new signifier of the brand. That being said, the journey for the consumer to be in a full circle.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned the signifier to the brand.
Yes.
How would you describe Paul & Shark's new look?
Definitely an affordable luxury, more minimal with very royal fabrics. We put a lot of energy and a lot of focus on giving the best qualitative product to our consumers. So definitely embodies that.
And what better way to discover this new rebrand than by looking at the collection? So now we welcome Chiara and Leonora from Paul & Shark to show us through the latest pieces.
So here we have one of our most iconic pieces of our entire menswear collection, the Aliseo hybrid jacket. We now are going to focus more and more on this iconic piece of garment, which is really embracing the idea of journey and movement that we like to embrace, especially here that we are at the TFWA. So here you see the hybrid combination of different materials with a beautiful 100% cashmere jacket that is combined, of course, with knitting details and different techniques. It will become one of our most iconic pieces also because we will reinforce the message and the unicity of this amazing garment with special labels and special details that will always be featuring the item from the inside.
Here we have another beautiful example of a total look Paul & Shark, a nice set with jersey Loro Piana, so it's a very sophisticated and luxurious fabric, combined with a beautiful knitwear piece in linen and wool. So it's a perfect combination for a man who is always on the move, likes to travel a lot, so there is still a very strong sense of journey. We are a total look brand, so for us it's very important to present a total look together with the shoes, and the same goes for our beautiful women collection, which we are developing very strongly. And as you can see, we also have a beautiful set here in a more burgundy purplish color with a beautiful pink coat on top.
As the leader of a fashion company in travel retail, can you give us a top-line view of the health of the category and what you think the category can do or can evolve into in the channel?
Right, that is a very good question. To be honest, I think that fashion category is suffering today in travel retail. This is because we don't have that much voice. I feel that we need to partner. We need to have women in travel retail to support each other. We need more empathy also from a board standpoint. We need that to increase that percentage in the fashion category representative. To give you an example, today at TFWA in Singapore, we are just a few brands that are representing, and specifically ready-to-wear, there are only 2. So we need to work in that sense. We need to give the consumer, meanwhile traveling to the airports, downtown duty-free, etc., we need to give them more closeness to the ready-to-wear category.
So a better relationship with the consumer. And of course, we can only do that with good partnerships and good collaboration.
Correct.
Thank you so much for your insight, Silvia.
Thank you.
I think a good place to end is obviously Paul & Shark has been on this incredible journey of transformation, linking back to your maritime heritage while also trying to get a closer relationship to your end consumer. what's next for you? What are your biggest targets in terms of geography and what lies ahead?
For Paul and Shark would be North America. We are focusing a lot our energies to North America, and we are going to open a beautiful store in Burr Harbor next year. But to connect to travel retail, we are also in collaborations with several new projects coming up next in North America and also South America. So these two, let's say, not very small, but quite big, it's going to be another milestone for the brand in the
Well,
future.
it looks like you have an exciting journey ahead and also for Paul and Shark. So thank you so much for your time, Silvia, and
Thank you.
so much for watching.